Hi, welcome to Dilmin Luxury Car Expert. Today we are doing the finale to see which is the best ultra luxury SUV for the money you can buy in USA. Now if you have watched my previous videos, you would know who's in the finale, but I will tell you anyway. Which are the Range Rover SV variant, the Bentley Bentayga Speed, Rolls-Royce Cullinan, and the Mercedes Maybach GLS 600. Now I won't go through the full specifications because again, if you have watched my previous videos, you all will know. In fact, I will put the specifications in the comment section. So let's get started. In terms of the daily requirements, the Range Rover has the best, Rolls-Royce has the best interior. There is no question about that. 10 out of 10 for the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, 9.5 for the Bentley Bentayga, and the Range Rover gets 9 out of 10. It just shows you how good the Range Rover really is. It offers a lot for the money. And 8 out of 10 for the Mercedes Maybach GLS. In terms of comfort, it's a very similar thing. 10 out of 10 for Rolls-Royce, 9.5 for Bentley, 9 for Land Rovers, Range Rover, and 8 out of 10 for Maybach. In terms of technology, in my opinion, Mercedes has better tech than Rolls-Royce, Bentley, or in my personal opinion, Land Rover. So 10 out of 10 for the Maybach GLS, 9 out of 10 for Bentley, 9.5 for the Rolls-Royce, and 8.5 for the Range Rover in terms of technology. Again, if anyone's, please put your comments whether I'm right or wrong about that. In terms of practicality, these are not very practical vehicles. These are all in 4-seater layouts, so generally not so practical. But 10 out of 10 for the Range Rover, 9.5 for the Cullinan, 9 for the Bentley, 8 out of 10 for the GLS. In terms of fuel economy, again, these are bought by people who can afford $400,000, $300,000, $400,000. They don't really care about fuel economy, but I believe that they might care a little bit, so I will tell my personal take and the actual numbers I given according for the ratings. 7 out of 10 for the Range Rover, 3 out of 10 for the Rolls-Royce, 3 out of 10 for the Bentayga, and 4 out of 10 for the GLS. Of course, in terms of quality, I focus primarily on interior quality materials. I don't focus on overall long-term reliability because people who buy them, they don't care about long-term reliability. I'm just sorry they don't. So, purely basis on that notion, 10 out of 10 for Rolls-Royce, 9.5 for the Bentley, 9 for the Range Rover, 8 out of 10 for the GLS, Maybach. In terms of backseat luxury is where I like to say creature comforts you can have when you're being chauffeured by your driver. It's a very popular thing in the Middle East and all around the world, especially by the high society, of course. I don't have to tell you that. So on that rating of backseat luxury, 10 out of 10 for Rolls-Royce, 9.5 for Bentley, 9 for the Range Rover. The Range Rover is doing a very good job despite being cheaper than the competition, mostly. 8 out of 10 for the GLS. In terms of, that's all on that. So now that's the daily requirements. Let's get down to the weekend scores. These are not weekend cars, but either way, I'm going to tell you the weekend scores. In terms of performance, the Bentley is the best. I'm not going to question myself. I don't think anyone can question them really. 10 out of 10. The Maybach GLS, 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for the Rolls-Royce and the Range Rover. Handling, these are not sports cars, but the Bentley does a very good job. 10 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for Rolls-Royce, 5 out of 10 for the Range Rover, and 4 out of 10 for the GLS. The GLS is just a GLE Mercedes with stretched wheelbase, but an excellent product indeed. In terms of styling, it's my personal take. If you disagree with me, please tell your opinion in the comment section. It's all opinions are all welcome in my videos. I love that actually, to see your point of view. In terms of styling, the Range Rover is classy, stylish, gorgeous, beautiful. It's so perfect. It's a design masterpiece, to be fairly honest. Myself, a big fan of the Range Rover design itself. 10 out of 10. The Cullinan, for many, it's too vulgar. Chris Harris, actually, from Top Gear, said that he don't like it at all. Chris, you are not exactly wrong, but to be honest, people like the design. And plus, I think it's a Rolls-Royce. It got to stand out. So 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for the Bentley Bentayga. At first, I hate the Bentley Bentayga exterior design, but now it's starting to grow on me, to be fairly honest. So 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for the GLS Maybach. If you remove the two-tone paint, it looks very boring, to be fair honest. I have personally configured these vehicles, so I sort of know how these vehicles look, personally speaking. So 6 out of 10. Towing capacity, you are not going to tow a massive boat in these vehicles, but I will tell you anyway. 10 out of 10 for the Range Rover, 9 out of 10 for the Rolls Royce, 10 out of 10 for Bentley. Because Rolls Royce and Bentley got identical towing capacity. If you have watched my previous videos, you would know. So I suggest that to all of my viewers watch my previous videos. 9.5 for the GLS Maybach. Off-road ability, again, you are not going to go off-road, but still it's important to know this. The Range Rover, 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for the Rolls Royce. Sorry, 5 out of 10, pardon me, 5 out of 10 for the Rolls Royce, 4 out of 10 for the Bentley, 3 out of 10 for the GLS. Brand prestige. You know, this is where it gets tricky. Everyone have opinions about this brand prestige, but I will be honest about my personal opinion here. 10 out of 10 for Rolls Royce and Bentley. No question. The Range Rover, 9.5. After all these years, the Range Rover for me has got near Rolls Royce and Bentley. In fact, they are in the same league. I mean, come on. They are the second ever luxury SUV ever made. Seriously. 9.5. The Maybach GLS is an odd thing because the Maybach is a broken legacy. Because at first it was a brand of its own. It failed. Now it's a Mercedes Maybach and it's working, but still not prestigious enough for me. Not good enough in that regard. 7 out of 10. Future classics. Which vehicle we will talk about 10, 20 years from now to your grandchildren, to grandchildren? Who will you talk? Which vehicle will you talk about? 10 out of 10 for the Range Rover, 10 out of 10 for the Bentley Bentayga, 10 out of 10 for the Cullinan, and 9 out of 10 for the GLS. Because you might see all three British vehicles got 10 out of 10 because they are known. Their brands are known, or they are known for making a type of vehicle. Maybach GLS is going to be known because of its rather inconsistent reputation, and people are going to talk a lot about it. Value for money. This is all personal preference. This is my personal take. The Range Rover gets 9.5 out of 10. It's excellent. It offers everything that the Rolls Royce and Bentley gives you. Performance, comfort, luxury, craftsmanship. But it lacks the brand prestige, and I think it lacks that extra layer of craftsmanship, which is, I think, very important. 10 out of 10 for Rolls Royce and Bentley because they're number one in the world overall. So both get that. And the GLS is very impressive. The value for me on that vehicle is going to grow on me. So 8 out of 10. So who is the winner of this comparison test? Who is the best ultra luxury SUV? Get ready. Drum rolls are in. It's the Range Rover, people. I'm shocked, I'm surprised, and I'm stunned. I honestly thought Rolls Royce would win it. It's the Range Rover with 133 points. The SV long wheelbase. It shows that even if you're not the most expensive, you can still be successful and good. The Bentley Bentayga speed, 130 points. The Rolls Royce Cullinan, 128 points. And the Mercedes Maybach GLS, 108.5 points. Now, if you have watched my previous video, you would know that this is the second time the Range Rover has actually made this upset happen. So I suggest once again, please watch my previous videos, which includes related for this video, and please you get a good idea as well. So thank you very much.